This is not the way I wanted to make a video. I wanted to illustrate something about the adult size, these bigger OCC choppers. And as I said, this is a mess. It's not the way I wanted to illustrate things, but the wind is really blowing, and it's not good for making a decent arc weld. Not to mention it lowers the steel temperature. So I did a little bit of welding inside. Anybody that builds one of these is going to encounter this arm for the brake having to swing. So you're not going to bolt a regular idler wheel on this and use the bolt setup, because it's going to interfere. Sorry, I'm tired. I was struggling with this postal service. They lost the motor I mailed on the 5th, and they're jerking me around, giving me 1-800 eat shit phone numbers. This is it. I have about a half dozen phone numbers just to get a claim form. These are 2 of them. The rest of them go nowhere. You get black people on the phone, and this is not the department. The post office loses your package, and you go to retrieve and get a claim form for the value of the motor. They might only give you a couple dollars because they're that greedy. They're the government. They don't have a form available at the post office. You have to call 1-800 eat shit. Remember, like I just was saying about General Motors, how it become? You have a problem, call some retard on the phone, and they're glad to help you out, but they can't because they don't know how, or they wouldn't anyway. Welcome to your new America. But I wanted to show everybody that the chopper is progressing. Joe's probably a little peeved. I had a hell of a time getting the bearings. I had to go to a bike shop, get new bearings and stuff, and I had the wheel straight. I had a lot of work on this, and he paid me. That's one thing I tell people. You know, the customers, when they pay you, don't jerk them around. Get their stuff done. Unfortunately, this got behind. It wasn't just Joe, it was the weather. And then it was figuring my way around stuff like this. Before I do something and I execute it, I actually made a few phone calls. I do the intelligent thing, and everybody said, yeah, that's what you do. Weld a bracket on there and cut the idler bracket and weld it on. I hope I didn't make it too long, but I do want the chain to clear. I'm going to run the chain around and down so it clears this. I don't know what other issues it's going to cause. I am going to get a spring damper pulley for this bike. So hopefully Joe will get to see the video. It's looking nice. It's just taking forever with trying to get parts. Some of the stuff I had, but I actually had plan A, is what happened to Joe's bike. I had plan A, and because it's not like the smaller OCCs, I had to go to plan B. And then when I couldn't get parts, I had to go to plan C. And now we're already on plan D. Welcome to being the Hannibal Smith of motorized bicycles, but that's what happens. Is anybody that has any engineering background or any smarts, you have plan A, B, C, and D. If you have a few more, that's a good mind. But I'm about burned out on this thing. I think I have everything I need, except the chain guard. I have to get that yet. So that's my video, and don't send your packages through the post office. Don't get jerked off like that. The Philadelphia hub, the local merchants here like me, were having a problem with packages disappearing in the Philadelphia hub. And then, I hate to say it, we get certain individuals of color on the phone, and those are the ones telling you don't have the right office. Here's another phone number. Here's another phone number. I'm at the state representative's office, and they're not too helpful too. Why the fuck can't you get a claim form down at the post office for a lost package? Why do I got to call 1-800 eat shit? That is the question. So I'm going to upload this video, and I hate to curse, like I said, but they are making it awfully difficult for the American business to do business. So there you have it. I'll show it to your right side up very shortly. Thanks.